Hey everyone, Travis here at the beginning of Day 3 of PAX Prime. We've seen just one game in this match so far between LMQ and Kirsch, but I'm joined by Krepo, who has journeyed from Germany to Seattle so that he can catch all of the action and my missteps in interviews. Krepo, talk to me about Gamescom before we talk about PAX. What was that experience like?
It was fun. I love seeing old friends again and hanging out. For example, like Froggen. Even though, yeah, we split up and stuff, like, we were really good terms still. So we had this, like, 2-hour talk in a bar about League, about life, about team, about everything. And it's just so much fun to see, like, old friends again. And there's no grudges. Esports moves too fast for grudges or anything. And it's really cool. Travel was a bit gruesome. And then, yeah, watching people play on that Gamescom stage still hurts. Because you get all those memories and flashbacks of a certain match that you lost. And then, yeah. But it was really fun. Good experience.
Did you come straight to Seattle from there?
No, I went back home. Played a lot of solo queue because we're still not practicing because Dongjin's finally back now from Korea from his visa. So I fixed my mechanics. They're close again. Then I just wanted to visit PAX, watch the playoffs in depth here, and yeah, meet a lot of people. It's really fun to be at a convention where you don't have the pressure to play, but you still get to hang out with all those people that you see a lot of the time because esports is more than just people working together. I have a lot of friends, both in Riot, outside Riot, certain interviewers, a cameraman, exactly, stuff like that. Yeah.
No, I completely agree with you. It's great to be at events and not have to have the pressure to play and just hang out with people. That's why I've picked a job that's literally all I do is I just hang out with people at events. When you say you went home, did you go home to America or your new home, or did you go back home to Belgium because you were so close?
Oh no, my parents actually visited me. They drove over and they had dinner with me. It's like a 2-hour drive because I was so busy with Gamescom. I didn't have time to go back home, like home. So that was really cool. I got to see them again. This time, every time I got back, I gradually got fatter. So this time was the first time my mom could see me that I'm not gonna explode like a balloon. So that was really fun for me. And then yeah, I went back to the gaming house, played a lot of League of Legends, and yeah, that's what I'm gonna do when I go back from PAX. Just gonna play as much as I can and get ready to shit on some kids in relegations.
Being from Belgium, there's another person who does interviewing, hosting, and some analyst-esque work that is also from Belgium that was apparently on a show recently. I am not from Belgium, so I have no idea how big of a deal it is or what that show is or anything like that, so I was hoping you could talk to me a little bit about what this show Shox was on.
So yeah, Shox was on a show called Hotel M. Basically, there is one variant of talk show every summer that spans through the 2 months, hosted by that guy. It goes by a different name every year, but it goes. It's really interesting. It's fun. There's a lot of different topics going introduced. So they didn't really go in depth, but I'm actually jelly. I'm really jelly. I've always wanted to be that guy that put esports on Belgian television or newspapers. I wanted to promote it. I wanted to make it look good. But Shox did an incredible job there. I'm really proud of her. Even more jealous still. I told her, I'm mad. Damn you. It was supposed to be me. But yeah, so it's really cool because I even had friends I didn't announce it and they were watching it, and then on Facebook suddenly got, hey, your head was on television again. What actually is it that you're doing? And it's really cool because they showed a little picture of me. And yeah, I'm really happy that esports is slowly moving its way off the internet and going into traditional media. And it's slightly becoming more positive as well. We're seeing less and less of these slanted interviews towards negative bias or these stigmas, and it's actually really positive. World Finals will promote that even more because numbers get numbers, and yeah. So I'm really excited to see just esports slowly become more mainstream and more accepted.
Did you get a chance to see that esports, mostly Dota stuff, but was on the front page of the New York Times today, the Sunday edition?
No, I've heard about it. I still have to read it, but I think it's good, And it is. We need this big spectacular events to draw the attention, and then slowly drag viewers into the every day-to-day stuff. So yeah, filling out staples is good. The World Cup, World Finals is going to be in the World Cup Stadium in Seoul. I'm going to be there for sure, regardless of whether I do desk or something else, or I want to be there. I don't want to miss that. So that's going to be really fucking awesome.
Yeah, I'm hopefully going to interview Nick Allen later today to talk about the analyst desk, but since you bring it up, I think a lot of people are assuming that it'll be in LA the same way it has been for All Stars and this. But do you think that you would pick Korea over the analyst desk if they offered you to do that and it was in LA?
Probably. I don't know. It depends. You know, they're in talks from the desk right now. I mean, I have some information. I can't share all the information, obviously. I'd love to be on the desk again. It's fun. I wouldn't mind sitting out here and there as well because I don't want to be. I don't want to be associated as a player who is trying to become a caster or a persona because I still love playing a lot and I think I have it in me to play well. I think recently just tweaking my attitude a little bit or just like the way I approach life in general lately has improved my play and lets me approach my skill ceiling a little better. So I don't want to overdo it sometimes because people are like, hey, like, yeah, he's just a kid, you know, squeezing out his career before he moves on to casting. And I know, like, my passion is in playing right now, and we'll see what happens. But one day I will want to become a caster, and I hope I do a good job at it.
We'll have to see if you can make it onto the analyst desk. I'm sure there's going to be a scramble. By the way, would you be interested now that CLG's out and Double Lift and Money are theoretically in reuniting the old band, getting them back together for more hijinks and trash talk?
Yeah, of course. I need to get back at Double Lift for some of the stuff he said during the season, so I'll get him back there. So yeah, Rito, if you see this, put this on a desk.
So that I can slam this other guy. I gotcha. What did you think of the matches that we saw here so far? I mean, the CLG going into relegations obviously spurred a huge discussion on Reddit, and you know we've seen other stuff as well. Curse not having as much of a showing as a lot of the analysts and stuff had predicted yesterday. Any thoughts?
Well, somebody's going to end up going to relegations, and it's tough. It's really tough mentally to be like saved in a sense for playoffs and then be that one team that drops down. So be a little respectful towards those players. Then again, they made playoffs. They'll easily make it back in if they get their shit together. So this should be fine. Yeah, I have some experience with relegations now. I'm pretty confident in what's going on. These amateur teams are very stressed and they tilt relatively easy. So I hope that's in our favor. In terms of the games, I really like the way Cloud9 showed up. Very decisive, very meticulous, and just clean. And so we had one really clean set, which is good for fans that appreciate that. And then we had this really not so clean best of 5. Yeah, just a slaughter, which I actually sometimes appreciate as well. So it's been good. Crowd's been hypey. If you were at PAX and you're watching this right now, thank you so much for shouting a lot of stuff and just being there. Fans were standing outside in the rain waiting for 3 or 4 hours before they could be let in here, and they just got front row and make a lot of noise. It's really fun. It's events like this that make you want to become a player. There's nothing better than having your crowd chant your team name or even your player name, because then you're like, ah, yeah, that's me, all right. And yeah, sadly I can't be here, but I'll be part of it at least.
Well, you mentioned that you're pretty confident going into relegations because they tilt a lot, but I do want to point out you guys have such a short time to prepare once you finally get back. Are you concerned at all about that, or have you guys been able to at least keep talking during the downtime?
I've been yeah, I'm at PAX right now, and technically I'm not practicing, but I'm watching the games in depth. I'm talking with a lot of people. Like European players come over. I discussed bot lane with Reckles for an hour yesterday. I just saw Bora, so I'm going to talk support with him in a little bit, and I've just been thinking about the game a lot. Because the way support is being played right now is more about decision making rather than raw mechanics, especially with the early mobility boots. Just got a base, got to find out where you ward, who you gonna get with you to ward, and then just play the vision game. So I've been picking up on what teams are doing, and then I'm gonna translate that, make sure my mechanics are solid, and yeah, we'll have a small window of time to practice, but the meta hasn't shifted that much from where we left off. People have been playing individually. We have our champion pools down. So it's all just back to get that team play. And I'm confident it will. I think a break will have done us good mentally. And I'm just going to go hard as we can in scrims and make sure we are ready for relegations.
I saw Alltech here as well, so hopefully you guys have had a chance to talk a little bit. I know he's been having a lot of free time on his hands as he can't get into anything that's even 18 plus, so he's just sort of hanging out a ton. Do you have any shout-outs, plugs, anything you want to say to all the Krepo fans out there?
Yeah, well, thank you for supporting me. All the Asian honeys, Alltech is single and available and ready to mingle.
And underage.
And underage, so be careful. But yeah, no, thank you. If you like my, so many people come out here and they say hey, ever since CLG, you guys got me into esports. I'm like, yeah, thank you. It means a lot to me. And just even though sometimes I'm really tired, don't take it personal. I love all the fans that are out here. Keep supporting Lee. Keep supporting me. If you see me ever at an event and you want a picture or an autograph, just ask me. If I'm too busy, I'll just say no. Usually I'm not too busy. So yeah, and thank thank you for all the sponsors, and yeah, that's about it. And thank you, Travis, and thank you, Sully, who is our new stand-in camera guy.
I'm not familiar with who that is. It's only $5 for the autograph and pictures with you guys whenever they see you at the event, right?
That's the interviewer rate. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Wow. Well, I need to go find an ATM. You can check out the rest of our coverage of all things LCS and PAX at ongamers.com. So we forgot to mention what's the stickers?
So I was doing a fan signing for HyperX with Phantom Lord, and he had his stickers, which I think is really cool. But ever since he got swatted, he was afraid of the guns, so I just put him on the guns. You know, that's what I do.
Just intimidate him a little bit. Very good.